Bentley, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling, bring them out. I'm the hood to get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the brick. Talk about, now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I got me chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't like it better with time. Who got a flow in a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. From the back cage yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, what it two drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show them this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. They quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Oh!
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Cleveland Browns and the San Francisco 49ers.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch.
That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. On is Katie York for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is York to kick this one away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. First carry here for Jordan James. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 3rd down and 6.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st down throw by Purdy. Finds him on the slant. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Running for the 1st down with the Louisville Cardinal. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up their opening drive. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Baker now from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it. Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
At the 16-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns break the tie here in the 1st. There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide. On now he's York to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to James. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a 49er first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Purdy on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. Ooh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. We've slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, Purdy to throw. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Last play sent him back across midfield here, second and long. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds his man, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? 21.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chain. Really not developing as they hoped. So that's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Oh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. The 30. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Quickly out to the right, complete. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-point lead. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns double their lead to 14. Now is York to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Playing with James. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. They're going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action now. Purdy. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Play action now with Purdy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. From the gun is Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, kids? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
So he's going to have this one down to the 20. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the Browns a first.
1st down, Browns.
From the red zone now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right, the team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we could call a
touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
49ers 7.
On now is York to kick this one away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Sending him on the dive. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. There's a dive up the middle. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 in enemy territory.
That's not going to show up as a first down gained on the stat sheet, but I don't think they are disappointed with the results. Hey, listen, that's good yardage and a nice change of pace for their ground game.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Keeping the tight end busy here. Another carry for the big fella. And he's going to have this one down to the 28.
Oh, that right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. for him. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Second down now, they need 7. Now run, James. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Purdy gets this from the pistol.
He's looking at them. Oh, so bad.
With the first down yardage.
There are times quarterbacks got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get set.
Carry here for James. Has room into the secondary. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers chop some of the lead off before the half. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game.
49ers 14. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the inside. But this time, it is a takeaway.
49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
This is James. Ooh, awfully close to that line of gain. Stopped though, made it to 46. 3rd down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth you full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down. Purdy gonna look to run. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets 4th down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Upton Stout. And the 49ers might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
At the 47-yard
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Greg Newsome has it.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Caught, nice game left side. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns get more points to end a lopsided first half. York now for the extra point. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
49ers 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Get set, get set.
Throwing here just before halftime. And the Browns get there and take him down.
Bro, that's a long fucking
The
second.
clock just about to strike 0. We get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Cade York to kick off for the
On
Browns.
now is York to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Correndo on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
We we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set.
Well, tight end gets it again. They are leaning on it big time in this one. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Outside. Watch out. Up.
They run. It's James. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Dive play straight ahead. He cuts it right. Running in the red zone. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point try now from Lutz.
Interesting.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game.
49ers 21.
Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Baker to throw. Hits his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Finds a man right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throwing out to the left. Cut. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing.
Kate shot 45 shots. Holy shit. 5 shots? That's insane.
On now is York to kick this one away.
45 shots. That's fucking crazy.
Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Outside. Out.
Give now to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Yellow.
Off the play fake. Purdy. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Outside.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Ready, team. Watch out. Start.
They're going to go. It's Purdy. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw again, it's Purdy. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stretch. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard
Into the air here, it's Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Yellow. Yellow. Up.
Purdy now on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing, Baker. That's completed right side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
They send a man in motion. In the red zone on first. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns lengthen the lead at the end of the third. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns grow their lead yet again.
49ers 21.
On now is York to kick this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
Get set, get set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Pretty throwing here on first. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Second down, here's an option. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Get set, here we go. Yellow. 118, watch out. Right there. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Yellow. Up.
Here he goes, third and long. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Outside. Teamwork. 118. Yellow. Yellow.
Desperation time here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
They make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
First down, Purdy to throw. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Browns get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Run, run, run. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Down.
First down, here's Baker. He's got it near the 8. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
King, 180. Watch out.
Here's Baker. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns keep running away with this. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now he's yours to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
Get set, get set. 118. Watch out. Yellow.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Browns are going to have it after his second interception of the season. First and 10 from the 41. Now here's Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
At the 49ers' 33-yard line.
Run.
Slot man motioned over. Mayfield now. Blitz coming. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's going to be third and short coming up.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
180. Hey, alert. Point it right. Watch out.
On third and 2, here's Mayfield. All the left side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns are running them out of the building. York now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns continue piling on to this lead. Now he's York to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
Outside. 118. 118.
Right up the gut. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play.
The whole squad is getting hurt.
What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Excellent play defensively.
The whole squad is getting hurt.
Behind the line. That's going to bring a third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense in the hurry up here. Desperation time here on 4th. And they pick him off again. And the Browns have it once again after yet another interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown.
Get the bugger foul done.
6-4 on the blowout.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns tack on 7 more to their lead. Now he's York to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Up.
Plowing up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers trying to do some window dressing. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, this offense like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Now, can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
18, watch out. Yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearson. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Get set, get set.
Give to James on his own read. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
6 makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
They sent him straight up the middle. And he's going to get in for 2 points, which, well, it doesn't do a ton to help on the scoreboard right now, partner, but a positive moment at the very least.
29.
Kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the...
Dude, I actually fucked something there.
Away with it. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
I'm showing that.
And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened. What a return to add to that list.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I didn't saw this play yet. It was pretty.
First call here coming from the shotgun. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. Completed to his running back. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 22 yards.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Catch is made in close. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
What are you throwing too big?
Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play.
And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Browns continue adding to an insurmountable lead.